In a world full of goal wipers, all hope appeared lost. But from the scrum, one clan emerged. This is that clan, and these are our wars. What's going on, guys? It's Patrick, aka Loach, from Clan Warroad, bringing you a couple of attacks from a war we are wrapping up at the moment against Cox Ruin. That's right, we ruined this clan. It's not completely over, but it's pretty much over. We only have 2 more attacks, but they just are not going to get stars against us. They are not bringing the 3-star strategies, and I got another attack here on a Town Hall 10, so hopefully we get another one, and one of these Town Hall 9s cleaned up. Did pretty good on the Town Hall 10s, missed a couple. Learned a lot about troll bases this war, which will be the next video, I think, just to enlighten some of our folks who are continuing to follow into these troll base traps. Then Town Hall 9s, not too shabby. We missed 4 of them. We missed some cleanup attacks too, so got a little sloppy there, but still enough to get this win. And I'm going to start the replays with Dr. D right here. And you know he's bringing himself a GoHo. Coming in at the bottom, first thing he does is Gary the Balloon. That's right, we saw Gary the Hog the other day, and this day we get to see Gary the Balloon. So this guy is doing 3 different things. First thing, taking care of this cannon. Second thing, drawing that clan castle. And third thing, eliminating a potential giant bomb spot. Turns out there are not giant bomb spots there. But you taking care of that cannon, you eliminate any possibility of your hogs pathing that way. So if there was something there, you weren't expecting it, now that is eliminated. So very smartly done there, Dr. D. And then, of course, we get into the entry portion of the raid, which is pretty standard for him, 4 wizards, shattered entry, queen early, just taking care of all of those buildings, setting himself a nice wide funnel before the king comes down, test wall breaker, looking good. Everything's clear, we're coming in, we're bombing in, we're going to drop a jump in a second, and we are pathed perfectly to the middle, except the king, who thinks he's going to take a walk, and then he turns around and comes back in. The queen, however, decides she's going to go for a walk. Doesn't matter, the king is going to be more than enough to eliminate that double giant bomb, take care of the queen, and eventually the king here. The queen on her way around the base. Now, I'm not sure if Dr. D planned on his hogs entering from 4 o'clock here or not, but if he did that on the fly to protect the queen, well done. Well done. So now she's just on early cleanup, and the hogs are going to start being dropped in groups of 4 to 5 just around the base here. We have 2 more heals waiting for them. That core is still focused on all of those golems, and we have heals there to keep everything up. So once that Tesla farm is taken care of, this is pretty much a foregone conclusion that enemy king has a sliver of health left, a bunch of skeletons, but we have a heal, so we have about 15 hogs that are alive, and they are going to be fresh to turn around and take care of the skeletons. And as soon as they feel like going to take care of the king, they will do so very effectively. Meanwhile, the queen has made it 180 degrees around this base, and she is going to continue before the hogs drop down to the middle to take care of business and make this 3-star happen. So there you go. Very used to seeing these from Dr. D. He had himself a rough war last war, but we'll forgive him for that. He's been on an incredible tear. And speaking of tears, Asebsky has been on one as well. He came into this war without his queen, and he got a 6-pack anyway. He's using GoHo, and he is going to start on this base right here with a clan castle lure and a double poison on the dragon to take care of that noise. And we're going to come down from the bottom here with a stoned golem entry. He's got a max golem in the clan castle there, and then a couple more golems are going to flank him on either side. 4 wizards to start working on that funnel, and I like the stoned entry here for a couple reasons. 1, he doesn't have a queen. 2, he's coming at a point, so you need a really wide funnel to make sure everything is going to go up the middle. And I don't know if I said 2 points or 3 points, but there are 2 points. I like that 3 golem entry right here. So test wall breaker, seeing a lot of those, really digging that. And we got a P.E.K.K.A. in here. Look at that, P.E.K.K.A. This P.E.K.K.A. came in trying to replace the queen, just giving that kill squad a little more punch. Obviously, that Peck is going to be drawn towards the heroes. It's going to absorb a little more damage so that the king and the 1 or 2 wizards that are left can take out more defensive structures. And you can see the hogs came in right here. He was trying to get up this way to clear this double giant bomb spot. They did not make it, though. So we're coming in with the majority of our hogs on this side, and same thing, just a group there to clip that double giant bomb spot inside of a heal so that when they go and get the other half of the giant bomb, they are good to go and a heal is waiting for them right away. And you may have seen this in Dr. D's attack too. There were double giant bombs in all of these bases, but they weren't positioned very well, so we were able to path our hogs in a way that we would just clip one of the 2 giant bombs, and we could drop a heal so they'd be at fresh health, finish off the defense, and they would move on to the second giant bomb harmlessly because they're inside of a heal. So, you know, nice attempt. They were trying to defend our hog attacks. They just weren't very successful at it. 1, good deployment. 2, poor placement. Really, they just don't understand how the hogs are going to path against those defenses. So, you know, thanks for the gift there to the enemy clan. Sevsky dominated this base. He's got a bunch of hogs left for cleanup, and he is going to roll through that. Look at that. That max column is still in one piece. All right, nice work. Like I said, 6-pack, just killing it. Next up, we got Hockey Guy, Mr. Hockey 88, and he is using a GoHo. And the first thing he does is take care of this clan castle. And the next thing he does is really, really nice because he uses about 6 hogs to try and trip some giant bomb locations. So right here we take care of a cannon, and 2, we jump over here, no giant bomb. But at least we know that part is clear. Even if there's a second one in there, it's not a double giant bomb, right? Over here, a couple more hogs to take care of this cannon, and they're going to jump over to that archer tower and trip a giant bomb. Very well done. So at this point, I remember looking, hey, you got both of those skeleton traps tripped. Why not take care of them? But he says, nope, I'm going to Asian wall this. That's one of 2 times that I was watching this raid and said, hey, do this, and he didn't, and it worked out in his favor. So I guess don't listen to me, even if he were in a position to listen to me. Anyway, second line of hogs comes down here. Look at the skeletons, they're just trailing. The king is trailing, but we got heals right there to kind of chase the hogs out of that area with full health. And this is the second spot I was talking about. I was like, heal, heal, heal. He didn't make it. All those hogs died, but he had a good plan. He knew he had 5 hogs in the bag, and he drops them up top, and he saves that heal for when they all mass together on the very final defenses, and having a very good, strong, sneaking suspicion that there was a giant bomb right there. Saving that heal allows the hogs to get healed up before they have to turn around, take care of skeletons, clean up, and go down and kill the king. So that patience and heal placement won him this raid. So just very well, cool, collected, calm, all of those things in his toolkit to get the 3-star here. So we'll fast forward to this because this is done. Don't even need the King's Rage. Could have just kept the king at home for this one. And next we have Devilssoul, who I am showing for 2 reasons. One, after he gets, no, he doesn't lure right away. Okay, so right away he uses a hog there, and he uses one down here. He's trying to trip those giant bombs. So another example of identifying those trap spots and then using a couple of troops to try and eliminate them. He exposed 3 Teslas, and he got rid of 1 giant bomb, and he pulled the clan castle for 15 troop space. Now right here, I'm not really sure why he tried to lure the clan castle away with double poison. Apparently it was just a old habit, dying hard, but he gets it taken care of, and he only lost an archer and a wizard there, so not too bad. But I mean, definitely can just poison that stuff earlier in the middle of the base. It doesn't matter. So, and here's the second thing, he does an entry from the bottom here, which is great. A whole bunch of wizards and the golem coming in here, so he's taking care of some defenses before the hogs come in. But this king up here, you want to do your entry, your kill squad entry on that hero. That's your goal. You know, you took out some defenses and you got some wizards there, so you're cleaning up trash buildings early, but this king is still a problem up here. He is going to eat those hogs up in the middle. So if you're going to use the GoHome method, if you're going to use your entry, Okay, they all have a purpose. We talked about this in the GoHo clinic. What is the purpose of your entry? And more than likely, it's eliminating these huge threats, these things that are going to make your hogs go away. So this raid still works out. I'm nitpicking here because he overpowered the base. He had some good hog deployment there. Kind of, masked him a little bit, but surgically moved around the base and good heal placement. But a couple things he could have done to make sure, because like right here, this king is just going to town on these hogs. So all of his cleanup hogs are blasted because that king is still up. But like I said, regardless, this is me being picky. That's a 3-star in the bag. So Devilssoul, thanks for stopping by. He was in the clan for a while, and he took a vacation, and he came back just for one with us this weekend. Did a nice job. Thanks for stopping by. And that is going to wrap up the videos I'm going to show. I have another video I'm going to put together based on the Town Hall 10s just to talk about those troll bases we had seen. But that's it for this one. And also, our next war is going to be a Warroad scrimmage. We got a 15 versus 15 against all Warroad members. So I think we're going to see some interesting bases and some interesting attacks. Should be a lot of fun. And we're not going to see any go wipe. So that is always refreshing. Thanks for watching. Till next time.
Broken dragon got a week.